Alright, hi class. Today we are going to learn how to multiply fractions using models.
Alright, so our first question is, we have a garden and 2/3 of the garden is planted with tomatoes. So this is our garden and we divided it up into 3 parts. Now only 2 of those parts we're going to put tomatoes in. So 1, 2. So then 2/3 of our garden has tomatoes in it.
Okay, but now I want to plant 1/2 of the part of the garden set for tomatoes with cucumbers. What fraction of the garden will be planted with cucumbers? So we have our 2/3 of our garden is planted with tomatoes. And now 1/2 of the 2/3 is going to be planted with cucumbers.
So this becomes our whole, right, Stephanie?
Yep. So we're going to do 1/2. This half will be cucumbers.
Alright, so now the next question is, what is 1/2 of 2/5? So here we have our fifths. So we have 1/5, 2/5, 3/5, 4/5, and 5/5, which is 1 whole. And we only need 2 of those fifths. So we're going to cover 1, 2, because we have 2/5 down there. Now only 1/2 of the 2/5 is what we need. So now that this is our whole, we only need 1/2 of that covered. So we're just going to cover right there.
Okay, so to multiply fractions using arrays, we're going to draw a rectangle. So we're going to use the denominator to divide the rectangle into rows and columns.
Alright, so the first one, so when we're doing arrays, we want to take the second number first. So we have 2/4. So I'm going to make 4 equal parts. And I only want to cover 2 of those parts. So I have 2 of the 4 parts covered. And now I need 2/3 of this part covered. So now I'm going to make 3 rows. 1 row, 2 rows, 3 rows. And I only need 2 of those rows covered. So then, if we drag this out over here as well to get the ending result, we will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we have 12 parts, but we only have 1, 2, 3, 4 parts covered. So 2/3 times 2/4 is 4/12.
So now we have 2/3 times 3/5. And like Megan just said, we're going to look at our second fraction first. So I'm going to divide our rectangle into 5 equal parts.
And we need to make sure they're equal so that one part isn't bigger than another part, because then it wouldn't be equally divided.
Okay, so now I have 5 equal parts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to shade in 3 of those parts. So I'm going to shade in this top one, 2, and 3. Okay, so now I'm going to look at my first fraction. It says 2/3. So now I'm going to make 3 equal parts.
So that's 1 equal part, and 2 equal parts, and 3 equal parts.
So now I'm going to shade in 2 of the 3 equal parts. So here's 1, and here's 2. Okay, so now for our answer, we would count up all the boxes. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that would be our denominator. Oh, you're up there. Okay.
So 15 is our denominator because that's how many equal parts we have total.
And now we're going to count up how many parts we have shaded. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 over 15.
And make sure that you're counting the ones that are shaded with 2 colors because we don't want to count these. Alright, now we're going to do something a little bit differently. Instead of making arrays, you just multiply the numbers. So looking at 3/4 times 2/3, we're just going to multiply across. So we're going to multiply 4 times 3, which is 12. And then we're going to multiply 3 times 2, which is 6. So 3/4 times 2/3 is 6/12.
Okay, so just like Megan talked about, we're going to multiply our fractions across. So if I look at 3/4 times 1/2, I'm going to multiply 4 times 2. That's going to give me 8. And then I'm going to multiply 3 times 1, which equals 3. And we'll check our answer. Okay, we got it right. So for the second one, 2/4 times 3/6, I'm going to multiply 4 times 6. That's going to give me 24. And then I'm going to multiply 2 times 3, and that's going to give me 6. So I have 6 24s.
All right, and moving on from there, we have 4/5 times 2/3. So we do the bottom first. So 5 times 3 will be 15. And 4 times 2 is 8. So our answer should be 8/15. All right, and our last one up here, 2/4 times 2/5. So 5 times 4 is 20. And then 2 times 2 is 4. So it should be 4/20. All right, so now we are going to give you these 2 problems that you are going to do on your own and bring those to class tomorrow so you know that you watched our video. And we will go over those and do a couple more activities with fractions when we see you tomorrow.
All right, see you tomorrow.
Bye, guys.